Imagine this. You're standing in the middle of nowhere, the road stretches endlessly, dust swirling around your boots, the sun hanging low like it's daring you to drive into the horizon. And there it is, the all-new 2026 Mitsubishi Pajero. The return of a legend. The comeback we didn't just want, we needed. Because for decades, the Pajero wasn't just an SUV. It was a symbol of adventure, a mechanical heartbeat that conquered deserts, jungles, snow, and city streets alike. And now, in 2026, Mitsubishi has brought it back, but not the way anyone expected. What if I told you this Pajero is about to change how we see toughness, refinement, and technology, all wrapped in one unmistakable body? Let's dive in. Now, before we even start talking about the specs, let's address the big question everyone's asking: what makes the 2026 Pajero so special? Because let's be honest, the SUV world has exploded. Every brand wants to be the king of the off-road. Toyota's got its Land Cruiser, Ford's pushing the Bronco, Jeep's flexing the Wrangler, and Mitsubishi's been quiet, until now. This silence wasn't weakness, it was preparation. Because the Pajero's return is not a nostalgia act. It's a statement. And from the moment you lay eyes on it, you feel it. That front fascia bold, squared, and muscular screams authority. The new T-shaped LED headlamps slice through the air like eyes of a predator, while the massive dynamic grille bears the Mitsubishi badge with pride, as if it's reclaiming lost territory. The sculpted hood lines don't just look good, they're engineered for aerodynamic efficiency and high-speed stability. Move to the side, and you'll notice something new. Sharper, geometric contours that flow perfectly into wide arches housing 20-inch alloy wheels, built for both tarmac grace and off-road grit. The design says one thing: elegance meets aggression. At the back, the 2026 Pajero carries a new signature sleek LED taillights, a bold Pajero insignia running across the tailgate, and a refined spare wheel-mounted design that pays homage to the original classic. It's a love letter to the 90s Pajero DNA, but evolved for 2026's digital world. Mitsubishi didn't just revive a nameplate, they revived a legacy, engineered for a generation that grew up watching the old Pajero dominate Dakar rallies and mountain passes. But hold up, looks are one thing. The real question is, does it drive like a true Pajero? Oh, yes. And then some. Under the hood lies a beast that's been tamed with precision, a brand new 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 engine paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Together, they push out around 380 horsepower and 480 Nm of torque. That means this isn't just about brute power, it's about controlled, intelligent performance. The hybrid assist gives instant torque at low speeds, while the turbos kick in to keep acceleration relentless. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in around 5.9 seconds. Let that sink in. A Pajero that can outrun expectations, yet stay surprisingly fuel efficient thanks to its smart hybrid calibration. Now, one of the biggest upgrades comes in how it handles. The 2026 Pajero features Mitsubishi's new Super Select 4WD Ultra system, giving you modes for sand, snow, mud, and rock, all tuned through AI-assisted traction control. The car senses the terrain and adjusts power distribution faster than you can blink. Imagine cruising through wet British countryside or tackling the Colorado trails. The Pajero simply adapts. Suspension. Adaptive multi-link with dynamic damping, so whether you're gliding on highways or bouncing through rough paths, it keeps your ride smooth and commanding. But let's talk about something most reviews miss: the emotional feel behind the wheel. You know, that rare connection where machine and driver move as one. The Pajero brings it back. The steering is hydraulic electric, giving a precise, weighted feedback. The throttle response feels organic, raw yet refined. The moment you accelerate, it doesn't just move, it roars, like the soul of its rally ancestors awakening. Alright, time for a twist, the price reveal everyone's been waiting for. Mitsubishi is targeting a launch price starting around $54,000 in the US and £46,000 in the UK, depending on trim levels. Now before you say, that's steep, let's break it down. For that money, you're not just getting another SUV, you're buying a legend reborn, one with modern luxury, insane durability, and off-road DNA that Toyota and Ford simply can't replicate. Plus, the top spec, Pajero Evolution Edition, will push up to $65,000, packing exclusive trim, air suspension, and limited-run Dakar-inspired styling. Let's step inside, because this is where the new Pajero shocks you the most. Gone are the old rugged plastics and chunky dials. Welcome to a world that feels like an aircraft cockpit fused with a luxury lounge. The cabin wraps you in soft touch leather, brushed aluminum, and ambient LED lighting that changes with drive modes. The new 12.9-inch infotainment display floats elegantly on the dash, seamlessly integrated with a fully digital 12-inch driver cluster. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a 14-speaker Bose audio system, and a full 360-degree panoramic camera setup make this interior feel like a tech sanctuary. And here's the thing: Mitsubishi didn't just chase luxury for show. The ergonomics are spot on. Every switch, every knob, every line of stitching feels crafted for adventure. The seats, ventilated, heated, and adjustable in 12 ways with memory. The steering wheel has that perfect leather-wrapped grip, reminding you this is still a driver's car. The third-row seating returns. Yes, the Pajero is still family-ready, but with more legroom, better folding flexibility, and hidden cargo compartments underneath. It's practical, premium, and powerful all in one. Safety, it's next level. The 2026 Pajero introduces Mitsubishi's Shield Sense 2.0, Suite Adaptive Cruise Control, Lane Keep Assist, Blind Spot Detection, Driver Attention Alert, and even predictive collision mitigation that uses radar and camera fusion to anticipate hazards seconds earlier. Combine that with 9 airbags, reinforced body structure, and 5-star Euro NCAP design goals, and you're driving one of the safest full-size SUVs of 2026. But let's circle back to something important: emotion. The Pajero has always carried something you can't measure in horsepower or torque. It's that unshakable confidence, that moment when you're staring down a rocky incline, and you just know, this machine won't let you down. Mitsubishi managed to bottle that feeling again. You feel it when the 4WD clicks into place, when the tires dig into the earth, when the hybrid system silently assists as you glide uphill. It's like the spirit of the 1980s rally Pajero lives inside this modern machine reimagined for the electric age. Now let's talk about efficiency and range, something critics always question when it comes to big SUVs. The hybrid-assisted V6 returns an impressive 28 miles per gallon combined, which, for a 3-row SUV of this size and power, is remarkable. The electric motor can also drive the Pajero for up to 20 miles on pure EV mode in city commutes, silent, smooth, and emission-friendly. So whether you're exploring the wilderness or commuting in London or Los Angeles, you'll notice that Mitsubishi's goal wasn't just performance, it was balance. Let's pause for a second and imagine this scene. You're sitting in the Pajero, night sky above, soft ambient lighting glowing from the dashboard, a subtle hum from the hybrid system. You look out, the headlights cut through the darkness like laser beams, revealing a trail no one's driven before. That's the Pajero's DNA, not luxury for bragging rights, not tech for the sake of it, but adventure redefined. Now, it's worth talking about the trims because Mitsubishi isn't holding back. The base, adventure, trim gives you essentials with rugged styling. The signature adds the luxury touch. And the evolution trim, that's the dream, a full performance variant tuned for power and prestige. It comes with a sportier suspension setup, wider stance, carbon accented interior, and even a launch control mode that'll pin you to your seat. Here's another twist most don't expect. Mitsubishi is teasing a fully electric Pajero EV concept for late 2027. And the 2026 version already carries the hardware foundation for it, the same chassis, modular architecture, and software base that could evolve into a 100% electric variant. It's not confirmed yet, but let's be honest, with the way the world's going, it's not if, it's when. Performance numbers don't lie either. The Pajero hits a top speed of 135 miles per hour, which for an off-roader is wild. But what's even more impressive is how composed it feels at 100 miles per hour, stable, silent, and confident. Credit goes to the newly tuned aerodynamics and sound insulation that cut cabin noise by nearly 40% compared to the previous generation. It's that rare SUV that's as comfortable eating up highway miles as it is climbing mountains. And for those who care about towing, the 2026 Pajero tows up to 7,000 pounds effortlessly. That means your camper, your boat, your trailer all fair game. This machine isn't pretending to be rugged, it's built to prove it. One of the things I love most is that Mitsubishi didn't just throw in luxury and forget the roots. You still get manual diff locks, hill descent control, and a proper off-road data display that shows pitch, roll, torque split, and even wheel articulation in real time. This is a vehicle that doesn't just look adventurous, it's built to conquer. And let's talk legacy for a second. Pajero's name isn't new, it's sacred. It's the SUV that dominated Dakar Rally 12 times. It's the vehicle that inspired confidence across generations, from desert racers to school runs. For Mitsubishi to bring it back in 2026 with such refinement, power, and purpose, it's more than a comeback. It's a resurrection. You know, when you close the door of the new Pajero, there's this sound, a deep, solid thud that tells you this isn't just metal and bolts. It's engineering artistry. Every vibration damped, every seal tightened. It feels like a vehicle that was designed not just to be driven, but to be felt. And here's the best part: Mitsubishi promises that every Pajero sold will come with a 10-year powertrain warranty and 5-year comprehensive coverage. That's peace of mind wrapped in steel and leather. So, should you wait for it? Absolutely. Because the 2026 Mitsubishi Pajero isn't trying to be the loudest SUV in the room, it's trying to be the most complete. It's what happens when heritage meets innovation, when toughness meets technology, when performance meets practicality. In a world where SUVs are starting to feel all the same, the Pajero stands apart. It's built for those who still believe that a car should take you places your phone's GPS can't even find. It's built for people who crave the unknown, who live for the open road, who still feel that thrill when an engine starts. And maybe, just maybe, the return of the Pajero marks something even bigger: the return of Mitsubishi's confidence. So, whether you're in London, LA, or anywhere in between, remember this name. Because in 2026, the Mitsubishi Pajero isn't just back, it's reclaiming its throne. If you're as excited as I am about this rebirth of a legend, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to *PowerRide* for more reviews, hidden reveals, and insider updates on upcoming 2026 models that will change the game. The new era of SUVs has begun, and the Pajero is leading the charge.